good morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are on the globe. Welcome to Bloom from Within Love here on TikTok Live. I go by Bloomy. And today, as the title says, love answers. So I was guided, welcome everybody that's coming in. I was guided to create a list of most frequently asked love questions. And believe it or not, 15 questions came out of the guidance, okay? And I'm going to go over these questions, but the overall theme of these 15 questions, right? 15 in numerology as relates to tarot, it breaks down to a 6, which in tarot, in the suits, 6 of Cups represents nostalgia. 6 of Pentacles represents balance, equal give and take. 6 of Swords represents walking away and going into calmer waters. 6 of Wands represents victory and success. When we get into the major arcana, if we go by the number broken down, 6 represents the lovers. And then 15 represents the devil, okay? And so it's all about some type of a mastery, balance, okay, in a whole sense, right? Welcome everybody. Hi, everybody's coming in. Today, I've already prepared a general collective reading regarding love answers, okay? So it's not individualized today, but there are 15 questions, and I'm going to recite these 15 questions. And as I go through the tarot, the oracles, and I have some unique decks that's going to give like some kind of hidden secret surprises about either what's on that person's mind, perhaps what's on your mind, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But with each question, to make it simple so you guys can understand where I'm at, I'm going to recite the question and then I'll go over the cards, right? At the end, I'm going to use a zodiac deck to see what possible zodiac signs you guys may be dealing with. Or your sign may show up prevalent too, okay? So it just really depends. So for the questions, let me turn this down a smidgy. Okay, so the 15 most frequently asked love questions. The reason I'm doing this again is because, welcome everybody coming in. I'm doing this because I get tons of people seeking love readings. I get tons of requests for love answers. I get, a lot of comments or people seeking out. And what's most popular demand is usually to do with love. For some people, they're looking for new love. For some people, it's about a troublesome relationship or marriage, right? So this is kind of why I decided to do this for you guys today, since I haven't officially done Q&A here yet, okay? Which I will be, and when I do those Q&As, I will put it in the title and I will say something like post your question, okay? But right now I'm keeping it collective so that I don't get bombarded, because once I get started with the Q&A like that, everybody's going to be coming in. Are they coming back? Are they going to call me? Should I reconcile? Yada, yada, right? So for right now, I'm going to keep it collective. But here are the questions though. So what you can do, all right, is set your intention. Connect to your heart energy. Bring that situation or person to mind and heart as I go through the reading, and this amplifies me connecting to your energy, and it amplifies the probability of you being able to pull personal guidance without needing to necessarily get a personal reading, okay? All right, so look at my cool new, I know this is huge, right? My cool new African, I think they call it like Morocco, right? They're like, why you got this big old thing in my face? Anywho, so here are the most frequently asked I wish I could type it in somewhere, but I don't think I have the capacity here to type it in. So that way, if you guys came in, you guys could see the actual whole 15. But when I upload it to the YouTube, I am going to type it in. So that way, any of you who want to like see it over again, you'll be able to, scan through as well as see the questions like written out. Okay. So most frequently asked love questions. TikTok live. Let's hear it here. So number 1, will they reach out? This is typically the question people who have broken up with somebody, wondering if that person is going to ever reach out to them again. Number 2, will we reconcile? People always wanting to know, is there going to be some kind of a reconciliation? Number 3, do they love me? Self-explanatory. Number 4, do they regret what they did? Number 5, should I reconcile if they do reach out? Number 6, why did they lie? Number 7, why did they walk away? Number 8, was it ever really a true love connection? Number 9, why did they choose another? Number 10, was the grass greener on the other side? Number 11, have they changed? Number 12, will they ever change? Number 13, what should I focus on in my life right now? Number 13, what should I focus on in my life right now? And then, so it's only 14. Number 14, what new romantic opportunities are coming my way? Okay, then we'll go 15. Should I be focusing on romance in my life at this time? To make it 15. That's a good question, actually, because to be quite honest with you guys, I'm sorry. We still in that shadow energy of the Mercury retrograde. Oh my God. Anywho, there's a season for everything in our lives, right? Your higher self, God, source, whatever your system of beliefs is, your higher source, yada, yada, right? Knows who you are, where you're at in your life and in your journey, and what's prevalent, what's prevailing, what's most important for you, the kind of changes and transitions that you're going through. And believe it or not, we all have free will and we can do whatever we want whenever we want. So it's not about that. But sometimes there's bigger pictures at play. And so for an example, that's why I'm going to leave that as that last question there, because sometimes, even though love and romance is great and, it's certainly a cool 3D experience on an Earth school to have, right? But that's not the only reasons why we're living this life. And it's also not the only keys to any kind of fulfillment and happiness. And often there's other areas in our life that is beckoning for our focus. So it could be like, maybe you do need to focus on finance and career. Maybe you need to focus on health and well-being as a whole. Maybe you need to, maybe that needs to be the focus, because in essence, romantic endeavors requires effort, energy, attention. And sometimes it can be a little bit too much when we're trying to find balance to be restored in other areas of our lives. Like, if everything else is chaotic, it's like, is adding another individual going to help you? You needing to be able to put a certain amount of attention into them. You needing to be able to be available so that you can cultivate the connection. You need, needing to be considering of someone else's emotions and feelings. And you be, all these other dynamics can often be overwhelming depending on where you at in your journey. So that final question, number 15, is almost like the apex. Should I even be focusing on romance in my life right now? I know we had the question number 13, which is technically 12. What should I focus on in my life, right? And maybe that's going to give us a guidance to an area. But then with 15, it's going to be, well, should love even be a part of that? And if love comes out as no, it's like, not today. And it doesn't mean never. It just means that perhaps the way you are, it'll be more distracting than helpful for you. Right? Maybe there's some inner work needing to be done. I know we're always doing inner work. And I used to hate when people said this, because I'm like, man, we're always unfolding. We're always, like onions, peeling over layers and things coming up. You never are there. So when does it end? But if we don't really love ourselves yet, we haven't really integrated true love for the self, we haven't dealt with maybe some of the core issues, not all issues, right? But some of the core fundamental issues that can make and break a romantic relationship, it maybe ain't a good idea, because chances are you're just going to keep attracting the same kind of shit, and you're not going to be able to see properly, and you're not going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, because of the energy you hold. You're going to still end up, you got another person that, all together, but they still treating you like that last person. You feel me? You still are inclined to have the same kind of taste. You haven't integrated those inner child things yet that keeps you feeling this magnetism towards people that are unavailable or toxic. Right? So until that is clear, it's dealt with, maybe the answer is going to come out in the cards. No. Okay. So anyways, enough. I'm going to stop running my mouth and get into the reading. Running my mouth in that way anyway. It's going to be good, you guys. I'm excited. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to put the oracles at the end, and then these unique insight cards at the end as well, in terms of what's on their mind, what might be on your mind, what they regret, beyond the initial questions, okay? Romance angels, all that good old stuff. All right. Light team, let's do it. 2 oracle decks here. Let me move some of this other stuff out the way. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you all, everybody that's coming in. No, this is not a Q&A. I'm sorry. Welcome, though. Thank you for joining Explaining Dreams or Q&A. It's not Q&A. This is going to be a love reading, though. Love answers based on most frequently asked love questions. And I do have 15 questions. So all of you that are coming in, start setting your intentions, connecting to your heart, bringing those people, dreams, situations, circumstances to your mind. Now, for those of you who are interested in something more personal, you would need to text the number that is in my bio and provide details there, and we can exchange information in terms of how to go about something personally fit for you specifically. Okay? All right. By setting an intention and connecting to your heart amplifies the probability of me connecting to your energy and to what's on your mind. So this is why I push people to set your intentions, be present, connect to your heart. You very well may get some guidance here, okay? Lighting. Where's my coffee at? Hold on, you guys. Ooh, and 11:11 is on the clock. All right, you guys, I just looked up and saw 11:11. So many of you, are looking for, commitment. Many of you may be on a twin flame journey, soulmate journey, and you're just trying to get some kind of a guidance or answers, right? So just know that you're liberated either way. I just want to throw that in there. I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions because I'm getting a lot of requests. But at the end of the day, I'm about liberation and empowerment, okay? And putting our attention in the now and in the things that we can create for ourselves versus things that are not really in, you know what I'm saying? To do with someone else's free will, right? When you deal with relationships, you're dealing with everyone's free will, okay? And the energy we're going to pick up with these questions it's based on the gauge of energy in the now. Energy is fluid. It's always shifting. If you study quantum physics, you can find that out. So in other words, it can change just like that. Okay, simple as that, just like that. It can shift into a whole nother get down. Okay, all right. Oh man, my coffee got messed up, y'all. All right, I'm coming. Just enjoy the nice cafe music right now. Full moon in Capricorn is coming, you guys. You probably already feel the energy. Start thinking about some things that you're ready to let go of. Start preparing for it. And setting those intentions and things like that, okay? All right, welcome everybody coming in. I'm sorry for the delay. My coffee got messed up, so I'm just making me some more coffee real quick. Don't worry, it's a Keurig. How about taking a few deep cleansing breaths, you guys? Because I'm already feeling the energy. Like some of y'all are in like how to explain it? I feel just a little bit like maybe some of you all are in like either some mild anxiety or mild obsession, I should say. Like, I feel like it's a lot of swords energy, a lot of thinking. And that's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's really typical. Especially in these kinds of love readings. You know, you guys have different stories and situations, and so I'm probably just collectively picking up, like, for those that will come on, since energy is timeless and fluid, those that will be seeing it or coming in, yeah. And then some people are just nosy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I went through seasons, you know, of my life where, you know, I was really good, you know, like, okay, I don't care, I'm just in a whole nother zone, whole nother vein, right? But I was nosy. So I was like, but I want to know though, like, I may be focused in something else, but I'm still nosy. And you know what? Hey, accept that about yourself. Don't even judge it. If that's you. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. If you have a lot of air in your chart like myself, yeah, chances are. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to know stuff. Alright. It's ready. I'm coming. I got some caramel macchiato over here, y'all. It's gonna be good. Okay. Welcome everybody coming in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your patience. Ah, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, baby. All right. Woohoo. All right, guys. I got my coffee. I got my coffee. And you can have, no, I'm just playing. You can have some. Light team, thank you. Guidance here for the collective. We're just going to use one deck for all 15 questions. And if we need clarifiers for any, I will pull one. I call in the violet fire here. I've already premeditated and prepared before coming on camera here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, light team, for the collective that wants these answers to the most frequently asked questions, love answers for whoever and whatever is on their mind. Whether it's a person they're currently with, whether it's a person of the past. In alignment with their highest good, light team. Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I just saw it in Judgment. Oof. The first question is, will they reach out? Some of them want to, but with that Ten of Wands, I didn't even pull the card yet. With that Ten of Wands, they're feeling like it's going to be too hard to do. It's a burden. Like either they're going through a lot of burdens or due to the nature of however you guys broke up. Even though with Judgment, they want to reconcile, they feel like, in some of y'all's cases, since I saw that, I thought I would share that. Okay, light team. Question number 1. Light team, back again. All right. Will they reach out? Okay. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in the upright would have meant that they're still juggling. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and it kind of was sideways, so it means like it's talk, Brandy. Help me, team. This is Mercury. It looks like that it is leaning to a yes, because Two of Pentacles is about a juggle, trying to balance something out when it's this way. So since it came out this way, question number 1, will they reach out? Yes. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. Oof. Okay, so some of them are trying to be analytical about it, okay? They're trying to be very strategic. They are maybe a little bit emotionless. So will they reach out? Yes, they're trying to be very analytical and strategic about it, okay? Welcome, everybody. All right, question number 2. The age-old question, will we reconcile? Will the collective reconcile? Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh. Well, this is the 1111 card. 4 of Wands, okay? So for many of you, that answer is a big old fat yes, but let me look at the bottom of the deck here. This is not going to be for everybody. It's general. Take it as it resonates, okay? Yeah, 4 of Wands, that is the commitment card, okay? Ooh, but see, look, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is fast moving, so they coming. Okay, somebody coming. All right. But it's also known as a player energy. It's also known as a, someone that's always just looking for an adventure. Right. So the answer to the question number 2, will we reconcile? Yes. But just be prepared that that person may still be in this flighty, non-committal kind of an energy. OK. Question number 3. Do they love me? Oh, yeah, baby. That's another age-old question. Do they love me? Do they love me? Do they love me? Can you guys hear me? I hope so. Let me see. Sorry about that, you guys. Question number 3, light team. Do they love me for the collective? Do they love me? Dang, these cards are flying out today. Oh, you guys, the sun. I know I'm being silly, right? But this is the happiest card of the tarot deck, dudes. So they actually do then. You know, this is a yes card. I mean, we asked specifically, do they love me? And then the sun card came out. Okay, but let's see what's at the bottom. Oh, okay, High Priestess. Okay, they do love you, but the sun is also representing some type of an illumination to some secrets. So it could be that they love you and maybe they just come into this realization with this High Priestess that they do, right? Maybe they see you as a High Priestess. Or this could be, since this is general and collective, it could be that they love you, but there are secrets. So many of you need to take that into account, that the sun card said yes, but there is some secrets that you're not aware of. Okay. All right. Next question. Question 4. Do they regret what they did? Age-old question. Do they regret? Dang. And it jumped over onto the sun and to the 4 of Wands. Ooh, they do. 3 of Cups with the 3 of Swords at the bottom. So they regret putting many of you in a third party situation. They regret not, celebrating with you. They regret with the 3 of Swords. Oh man. Yeah, I ain't gonna even get into all the rest of the stuff, but they regret breaking your heart. So the answer is yes, they do regret cheating. If they cheated, if it was just letting other people interfere, because sometimes third party is, they got too many people with their mouths and their opinions mixed in the middle of you guys' connection. Too many people having a say, too many people that they said things to, and they probably regret some of the things that they even said, right? That you don't even know about, okay? All right, next question. Should I reconcile? Should I reconcile if they reach out? For the collective, should I reconcile? Ooh. Okay, so, we got majors on the deck here. Y'all got the moon in reverse. All right, so moon in the upright is about subconscious. It's about emotions. It's about fears. It's about illusions. It's about delusions, right? It's about insecurities oftentimes. So with it being in reverse, the answer to this is face your fears. Face whatever that is that maybe either had you blind, had you feeling insecure, maybe the things that were brought to surface, because many of you intuitively or already found out what was going on in a dynamic in your situation. Okay, so the answer to that is face your fears. Remember what's been revealed to you. So it's twofold. For some of you, the answer is yes. For some of you, it's no. And let me tell you why. 7 of Wands and Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. Many of you call Judgment, because with the 7 of Wands, it's standing ground and being defensive because of how someone has treated you, right? And you call judgment on it, meaning you said, no, this is not right. This is not fair. I didn't deserve that treatment. Yada, yada. No, many of you don't want it, right? And many of you are being advised against it. That's why I said it's twofold. The answer is yes and no. Either way, you're being asked to stand ground. So even if you're on the yes reconcile side, you're being guided to don't bend. Don't, you are aware of what the truth is. Don't fall for the okie doke kind of energy, and don't take no shit. Even if it's a yes, the answer is stand ground. Don't take no shit. y'all. All right, let's keep it pushing. Whew. Let's see, that was should I reconcile? Oh, sorry. Yep. All right. Why did they lie? Question number 6. Why did they lie? Ooh. Somebody put a question in here. I still got to figure out all these little features on this bad boy. Okay. Why did they lie? I'll probably go back if I see it, you guys, that question. I'll probably go back and answer it in video form for you, okay? Whoever may have put a question in there. Oh, okay, good. Thanks. I'm glad somebody said I can see. Good. Okay. Why did they lie? Light team for the collector. Why? Whoever they're thinking of. Why did they lie? Why did they... Oh. This is interesting. How did this card come out? You guys got a lot of major arcana energy in this reading. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Good God. Give me a second on this. In the upright, it could have meant that, you know, in some of their cases, they lied because they thought that they, you know, could either get away with it. And I'm only saying that because the Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles. It's all about karma, whether it's good karma or bad karma. The cycles of life. Up, down, right? They probably had a pattern of this. And in times past, you know, with it being in reverse, you know, they're probably in their lower energy. It's who they were. It's what they're used to. And they were able to get away with it. But let's see what's at the bottom. Oh, for many of you, it's because in your particular connection, to them, they got away with it before. To them, they didn't suffer any repercussion because maybe in the past, they literally lied to you and you went against your own intuition and you still like gave them a chance or something. Okay. Yep. Ooh, look at the bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles. They lie because they are greedy and selfish. I was just thinking that. I'm telling you. They lie because they were greedy and selfish and always looking to get something from people and somebody. They lie because they put people in competition with you. They were dealing with conflicts with other people that you knew nothing about. They lie, like I said, because they were always looking for ways they can get something out of people with this King of Pentacles. Greedy and gluttonous, overindulgent, right? Yeah. They're probably shallow, surface, and superficial. Yep. All right, next question. Why let me see, what did it say? Why do they not love me? Number 3. No, number 3, the question to number 3, you guys, the sun came out and it said that they actually do love you. Now, if this is not may not resonate with you on that portion, if you feel like that person doesn't. And again, keep in mind, just because they do doesn't mean that this is something that they're actively showing, okay? This is just gauging the energy, so that means that it's really there, okay? Even if they're making poor choices, all right? Or, as I stated, not everything that I say is going to resonate with your story, okay? Just because there's a reading, whether it's me or somebody else, it doesn't mean that everything that reader is saying is going to be applying to you, okay? That's why readers always say, take what resonates, because not everything is, okay? All right, moving on. Why did they walk away? For the collective, why did whoever that is walk away? Whoa. And it jumped over to the, what the hell? Jumped over to the sun. Those flew over here. What the hell? 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. 3 of Wands in the upright would have meant that they were waiting for their ships to come in regarding you. But in reverse, it's like they, at first, they didn't think they could have the happiness with you. They didn't think that, they didn't even, oh, snaps. Ooh, okay. Flying over here with the sun, they didn't, at first, they didn't think they could have the happiness with you. They did not think you were their wish fulfillment. Okay. With this 9 of Cups here, at first, they decided to go into another direction because that's where they thought they were, they thought they were going to get their wish fulfillment elsewhere. Okay. That's what they thought. But let's see what else is here because something else flew out. Okay. They thought they were going to get wish fulfillment elsewhere. But again, here is Judgment again. Judgment and the 7 of Wands. What they walked to ended up being a shitstorm. Judgment was called karma. Ooh, karma. Judgment is also karma. So they thought that they were going to get wish fulfillment, right? This is why they walked away. For question number 7, why did they walk away? They thought their ships was going to come in another direction with another person, but it ended up being a karmic situation, and they ended up needing to stand their ground and be defensive, or somebody end up being defensive towards them. Well. They know now, though. Okay, so was it ever really a true love connection? Was it ever really a true love connection for the collective? Was it ever really a true love connection? Yeah. So 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork. It was. But there's a caveat. There was a love connection here, right? And I say that because the Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. But they were constantly being hoish, okay? It was a love connection, but they wanted to keep multiple partners, right? If you look in this particular card, there's the 2 lovers, and then there's somebody right here. So ironically enough, you probably always knew that. They didn't know you knew, okay? They were always just causing conflict, looking for other lovers, you know, the next adventure. Hold on one second, you guys. All right, sorry guys. Yeah, so they were selfish. This 5 of Swords is here. Yeah, they were very selfish regarding dealing with the Empress, and you're probably the Empress. You can be a guy, so just take what resonates. Always disappointing. Yeah. The love, you know, the question was there ever really a love connection? It was, but, you know, when people are immature or in a low vibration, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to even add unawakened. Then they're governed by their primitive nature. Okay? That's the ruler, their shadow. And in this particular reading, they was a hoe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry and I'm not sorry. They were whorish or whorish ways. Or, you know, like the card said earlier, greedy. You know, chasing things for money, clout, stat, image. You know what I'm saying? Just gluttonous, greedy. Number 9, why did they choose another? We kind of already answer the question, but let's see what comes out, okay? Why did they choose another lover? Oh, shoot. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Wands at the bottom. Because they were given to another. What was the question? Why did they choose another? Oh, hold on. Again, it's reiterating that they either lacked the confidence in the connection with you. They didn't feel confident in the connection with you, or they always thought that they were, okay, there it is. Thank you, Light Team. Okay. They were always holding on to exes. They couldn't let go of exes. And so what I mean by that is it was always something complicated lingering in the background with people from their past. And with the Four of Pentacles, they just couldn't let it go. They kept, it was, there it is. It was codependent. There it is. It was codependent. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay. There was some unfinished business, codependency there. So this is why, okay? And in a situation with you, maybe they didn't feel confident with that Queen of Wands that they could get what they wanted, because maybe in these other situations it allowed them to stay in their shadow side. These other situations allowed them to not have to grow. These other situations allowed them to stay toxic. These other situations, were not requiring an elevation of any sort, and they were more comfortable with that. With you, maybe it was like, nah, MF was going to have to change. They're going to have to raise their vibration. They're going to have to be healthy and not toxic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, even though the love was there, it's like, yeah, they felt like maybe it would be too much of a fight because they were not ready to let go of these people. They were getting some kind of a benefits, friends with benefits with holes, you know what I'm saying, from the past, and, whoever. I'm sorry. But that's being real, y'all. I'm telling you. People low vibe sometimes. They be having low vibe MFers, and they chose another because maybe the other one was trying to cater, at least appeared to cater to their whims. But it was already revealed that, nah, it didn't really go down like that. Woo. All right, let's keep it pushing. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, next question. Was the grass greener on the other side? We already know, but let's do it. Was the grass actually greener on the other side? For the collective, Light Team, that person that's on their mind, did they walk into greener pastures? Was the grass greener on the other side? Was the grass greener on the other side? Nope. Page of Swords with the Four of Cups with the Fool. Oh, snaps. Okay, so this is what happened. They walked into something toxic, major. They found out too. A Page of Swords is, it could be somebody that communicates very immaturely, right? Petty, young communication. But it also represents study, investigation, spying. So they quickly found out, okay, that it was more to things than meets the eye in this situation. It turned out to be very toxic, okay? It turned out to be boring, right? They feel like they were foolish because they took a leap of faith in a situation that was just, it was bullshit. It was all fun and games. It was games. whoever that was, it was just all funny. It was games. It was just like, oh, I just want to win. I just want to have the upper hand or the upper say or some kind of shit like that. But in essence, there was no love there. Not really. It was just a toxic, codependent kind of situation. It could even been to do with just sex. Like I said, sex, money, clout. Yeah. Yep. Dang. And see, they thought it was going to be. That's what's funny. They thought, you know, with this Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, they thought they were about to get a new beginning and offer their love to a situation. But some of them got put into third-party situations themselves. And they found out information about that person, or that person found out information about them too. Like they were both whores. Or both just in it for all the wrong reasons. And maybe with that investigation card there, with the Page of Swords, they both kind of found out what was real. Right? Like, they both was delusioned about one another to some extent. If that makes sense, okay? All right, next question, light team. So it was not, grass was not greener on the other side. It never really is. Grass is going to be greener where you choose to put your heart and soul and water it with the right reasons and the right intentions. Simple as that. Okay. Have they changed for the collective? Have they changed? Whoever's on their mind, have they changed? Page of Cups jumped over to the Four of Pentacles. It's still in, oh, okay. Well, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it's a yes and a no again. It's a yes and a no, and I'm going to tell you why. Some of them are sorry. The Page of Cups could represent someone wants to communicate. It's still a very young energy, though. Okay? But some of them are because it fell over to the Four of Pentacles, which they held back from you. Right? So they are sorry, right, that they held back from you. Maybe that has changed, right? So that's why I said it's yes and no. Maybe they realized that, okay, the reason why the shit really didn't work is because I was holding back from them. I didn't invest. So I'm sorry about that, right? And it's the truth because we do have the Ace of Swords representing truth and clarity. However, pages is messages, but could be very immature, and so not really to the core, to the bone. And since it fell over here, equally meaning that they were always holding on to another. Six of Wands, hold on. For some of you, they're still kind of hung up on the past. Okay, they're still hung up on people from their past. Okay. And like I said, though, for others of you, yeah, they have changed. They have, and the Ace of Swords is clarifying that, and they want to communicate this to you, and they want to get victory with you. Okay, so it's a yes and a no for this question. Thank you, light team. Now, will they ever change? Especially for the no group, will they ever? Wow, that flew out. Ooh, death and transformation. The death card flew out, and it flew way over here. Hold on. Ooh. So many of them, okay, are putting to rest. Many of them are going through a major death and transformation here with the death card, okay? Even if it's the hard way, right? If the universe had to step in because they're super, super stubborn and egotistical, they're going through a death and transformation in their lives. And it flew over here to Judgment, 7 of Wands and 3 of Wands. So some of them are dealing with kind of cleaning up some of their past karmic debris. They're transforming that. So okay, yeah. So on this one, it's a yes and a no too. To will they ever change? Because some of them, we got the 10 of Pentacles. They're trying to work on their money. They're trying to get single. They're trying to heal. Oh man, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Oh God. Yeah, some of them are trying to heal from something and to get their independence or get single. They want a bright new beginning with the Ace of Wands. They're trying to, get their money together. But for others of you, the reason why it's a yes and a no, because a lot of them are resistant with this 8 of Swords staying stuck in their head, which means they're resisting their own healing process. And they, in other words, so they'll continue these patterns and continue to be surface and superficial with the 10 of Pentacles, only looking at the external things instead of in a whole. Okay. Yeah. So for that question, will they ever change? Right? The answer to that is a yes and a no. But know this though. Some of them are, whether they like it or not. Death is a universal energy. Some of them have gone through some stuff, even if you know nothing about it. Maybe karma had to play out, loss, relationships, connections, money in some of their cases. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a yes and a no. Next question. What should I be focusing on in my life? What should I be focusing on in my life? What should I be focusing? Oh gosh. What's up with all these major arcanas for y'all? Y'all got patience. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, Death, Judgment. This connection must have been, man. Now we got patience. Okay, what should you be focusing on in your life? Oh my gosh, patience. So for many of you, it's just cultivating patience in your life. Ooh, and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, okay, so mastery. The Devil also represents mastery. So many of you just need to focus on being patient while you master and balance your emotions with this Queen of Cups, okay? Mastering your intuition, mastering being balanced. The Queen of Cups is a very okay, yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, Queen of Cups, very loving, right? So universe is saying, just, be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself, focus on this patience, focus on mastery of your emotions, not being governed by your emotions in any area of your life, okay? Yeah, walking away, going into calmer waters. Focus on getting into calmer waters in your life, all right? In general, right? As an overall focus. All right, next question. What new romantic opportunities are coming my way? Actually, I'm going to flip the question. No, I'll go with it. New romantic opportunities for the collective. New romantic opportunities. All to the hell. Shit. Here's another major arcana. Shoot. Okay. So, well, some of y'all got an emperor in his house. Another major arcana energy. It could be a girl, but it's just, it could be like a divine connection that's coming through. Someone that is a leader. Someone that is, you know what I'm saying, strong. Queen of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's coming in recognizing who you are and your worth and value. Okay. These are the new opportunities. This is going to be somebody that sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, right? The most valuable woman in the tarot deck. All right. Earth energy. Some of you guys got this who coming in and there's the King of Pentacles. All snaps. Ew. It could also be, for some of you all's cases, somebody that's walking away from a Queen of Pentacles. And I ain't going to even get into why. Because of what I say here at the bottom. Because, like I said, many people are in situations just for money. Just for clout. Just for appearance. Just the status quo. Just for the stability. But no love. I'm with you because I got a house. You pay my bills. You don't require nothing of me. You know what I'm saying? I could run you. I could do what I want. You know, like kind of energy. Or some of them are losing situations where maybe that person was abusive and so they got kind of kicked to the curb. And they had to go and develop and become an emperor. Like step into their emperor status, okay? Next question. Should I, this is the very last question, number 15. Should I even be focusing on love and romance at this time? Should I be focusing on dating and romance and relationships? For the collective, Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. A lot of water. Four of Cups. Okay, so, this is a maybe. And this is why I'm going to say this is a maybe. Because the Queen of Wands is all about getting into a place of, the Queen of Wands is confident. She's alluring. She's exhilarating. She knows who she is. She's threatened by nothing and nobody. She compares herself to nothing and nobody. She accepts who she is. She has this magnetizing energy about her, this sex appeal, right? Very comfortable. But many of you, with this Two of Swords here, you are not seeing your own worth and value. You're not seeing, right? And if you're not seeing it, or you're lacking with self-love with this Ace of Cups, then maybe not. Okay? Maybe not. For some of you, it's up to you. If you want to create love right now, you can. You have the strength and confidence, okay? The Ace of Cups is here, as well as the Two of Cups, okay? You can, if you just continue for self-care, self-love, focus on that confidence here, and let go of any feeling of boredom or missed opportunities of the past, and focus on moving forward in your life, knowing that you can create it. But you have to choose it, because the Two of Swords is the land of indecision card. Okay? If you choose, welcome everybody. If you choose, right? You got to choose it. But for others of you, it's no until you see your own confidence, your own worth and value. Okay? So that's that. Now let's get into this last little stuff here and wrap it up for y'all. That was interesting. Okay. Most frequently asked love questions. We had 15 of them, guys. I will be uploading this to the YouTube channel. All right. So, light team, let's get some interesting kind of thoughts on that person's mind or the collective that they don't know about. or that's connected to this dynamic or this reading here. These 15 most frequently asked questions. Slide into the DMs here. Secret thoughts and messages that's never sent. Let's see. All right, let's do it, light team. For the collective. What's the messages here? I'm going to get several before I stop so I don't get caught up in the message, guys. Anything else from here, light team? That fell on the sun. That fell on the sun. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Anything else? Sorry, I know it broke up there. Okay, I think that's it from this deck. I'm going to just get these out before I start interpreting for the sake of time here. Ooh. Thank you, team. My phone is actually going dead again. Oh, my God. It was full charge. Gee whiz. All right, light team. Anything from this deck on this side? We'll interpret here in a moment. Light team. Okay. Boom. This is getting interesting. Interesting. I'm coming, you guys. Just hold on. Okay. All right, light team. What are the messages from this deck? Got a couple hoppers there, light team. That's interesting. Okay. Eh? Oh my. I hope. Oh wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh man, you guys. Okay, so this is what we have as these unique messages here. So we've got ha ha ha, hey, what's up? We've never met before, but you've probably heard of me because of my famous something. Okay, it actually went over onto the Sun card. And it actually came out in reverse. They never showed you who they really were. Okay? And they're afraid to reveal who they really are because maybe they're infamous for something here. Maybe they have a reputation. That's the message that's coming through. LOL, I just creeped all the way down to your first post. You used to look like blank, nice glow up, whatever. So some of them are stalking you and they feel like, you know, whatever you're doing, something you've done, it, like you're really looking good. You're really looking nice. Some of you went through some kind of a glow up. I know this is a weird thing to DM someone, but if you've shaved your head, you'd look exactly like Okay, so I'm not even gonna get into what this one is, okay? This is dumb. Um, oh my gosh, I'm gonna leave this one alone, light team. Y'all know why, because that's some other shit. Okay, this one, it says, sorry for all of the, oh wow. Sorry for all of the rude messages that I sent you before. I was hyped up on blank and wasn't thinking clearly. So they were on drugs. Drugs, alcohol, on something, or just on their ego. They was in a narcissism. And they realized that the way they've talked to you, the kind of messages that they have sent to you, the way they dialogue with you was very rude. Okay? I see you got your account back. Also, stalker energy. I see you got your account back. Honestly, it was me who reported you for all of your pictures with blank. Truth is, I was just jealous. So some of them was trying to report this. Ooh, this could be the people that they dealing with. Ooh, that's the message that came through too. It could be them or the person that they're dealing with is jealous. And they've been the ones reporting. So if you have a platform of any sort, they're the ones that are like reporting stuff because they're jealous, right? Wow. Insulin shot. So someone is dealing with some medical health issues and or got, sugar diabetes, or somebody in their family has had to start getting insulin or something like that. And I'm saying that because we have a lot of health cards here. Saltine, single saltine cracker. Maybe some of them are having hardships and don't have much to eat, or they're having to keep crackers on them due to if their sugar gets too low or something like that. Tetanus, somebody may gotten into some type of an altercation. They may have like on a rusty nail. They may got into a fight, right? And they are in need of a tetanus shot, or they may have the voices inside my head. So many of them are feeling haunted. They're probably hearing you, or maybe they're losing it, or the person that they're with is losing it. Botched circumcision. So this is a health concern to me. And maybe somebody has caught some kind of an STD. Okay, something going on with the penis regions. Okay. Yikes. All right. I ain't even stay there much longer. All right, let's keep it pushing, team. Next. Wow. That's all I could say is wow. All right. Any other further hidden messages here? And we'll wrap this up. Or my phone just died altogether. I probably should stop and plug it in instead of just sitting here. 1 second, guys. I'm coming. This is interesting reading, though. I'll tell you that. I'm a little concerned. That's why you guys can sense my energy shift a little bit, is because some of the cards that came out was a little concerning. Especially on the red ones where, there's a lot of health cards there. With insulin and single cracker and tetanus and voices in my head and botched circumcision. Like, those are health concerns, whether they're mental health, physical health, STDs. Like, somebody is either the person that you were with, or someone they're connected to, the person that they left you for, or maybe somebody in their family. Yeah, that's why I'm a little like, wow, this is not no joke. I mean, it's not for you guys to get worried about. I mean, that's, what can you do, right? It's like, People have choices and live certain lifestyles, and that's what comes with it. But yeah. All right, guys. Now I should be good. Okay. Okay, guys. We're going to get some more messages here. We're wrapping her up. And like I said, I'm going to also get the possible zodiac signs you guys are dealing with. Romance angels, as well as, you know, that person's overall energy where they are currently at the very end, okay? Just one card pull for that. Okay. What are the messages, team? Oh, God. They flying out again. Give me a second, guys. And I intuitively read the messages, you guys. I don't just read the card. Okay. Jesus Christ. What the heck? Y'all see all this? What the thing going? Oh, wow. This is getting deep. Okay. Okay. So we got, yes, it is too late. I don't need your approval. I know I made a mistake. I need to focus on my healing. I'm sorry. I want to tell you so much. This came out in reverse. I love myself enough to walk away. So that's telling me they're in something that they don't love themselves enough to walk away. Then I forgive you. Many of you are already saying, I forgive you. Yeah, that's not what the message is. Give me a second. It's more because they said, I'm sorry, and then I forgive you. So this is more them wondering if it is too late and if you will forgive them if they tell you the things they want to tell you. They are afraid that you will disapprove when they tell you what they need to tell you. They are aware they made a mistake. They are aware they need to heal. But many of them are not even in a place to walk away from the things they need to walk away from. For some of you, they thought you would not love yourself enough to walk away from them. Okay? But it is clear that whoever is showing up in the reading, they do know, whether they're saying it or not. They know that they made a mistake. They know, I mean, it clearly says, I'm sorry. For some of them, maybe they're mad at you about some things, whether they're right to be mad or not. Because they need to heal. And when somebody needs to deal with some major healing, they see a lot of things in very distorted view. Okay? Their perceptions, their beliefs, you know what I'm saying? So those are the messages there. Let's keep it pushing. All right, what's the romance angels messages for the collective here, light team? I know the energy got very somber here towards the end, but when I started that part, I was just like, what the heck? Somebody's house is something. See, this is why I be trying to tell y'all on some of my short posts. That's why I be saying stuff. It's like people don't really like those kind of uploads, but it's like we can't close a blind eye. You know, we live in a 3D and law of cause and effect is always at play. You want to be fast and loose with your life. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, if you want to stay reckless, that stuff catches up with you. Nobody is indestructible. And unfortunately, people are so deep into their ego because they got away with stuff for so long, they thought they were. But stuff catches up with everybody eventually. Like, you can't be a hoe and not eventually get caught up. Sorry. I don't mean it to be disrespectful. It's just like, when I'm using those terms, I'm being funny and kind of like urban with the language there to be relatable. But it's like, everybody goes through phases and stages of life. We've all had our phases and stages of life, but none of us are an exemption to cause and effect. So if we continue living fast and loose lives, then yeah. Sorry, guys. This weather is weird too. I wonder if we're in monsoon season. Very strange. Gloomy, cloudy weather, plus this full moon is about to take off tomorrow, I think. And Capricorn. So emotions are probably running like crazy. All right, guys. Welcome everybody coming in. I'm about to wrap it up here with these 15 most frequently asked love questions. All right. Okay, romance angels. What we have? Jesus. Whoa. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, so the message is deception in reverse. And it fell on top of children. So somebody was being deceived. Okay, wearing a false mask about children. Somebody was being deceived about either a pregnancy or even about, since there's 2 children here, about 2 children that's already here. And since deception came out in reverse and flew on top of children, maybe something was revealed and exposed about somebody that was pregnant, somebody that maybe recently had a baby, maybe it's concerning paternity, or it can be even concerning the paternity of past children as well. And this is unfortunate, but there was some deception there because the deception card is here. But because it came in reverse, it's saying that something was exposed in somebody's situation, okay? Something was exposed. Healing family issues had fell over in that area as well, and it's in reverse. So it's a situation concerning this right here that cannot be healed. At least it's being perceived that it can't be. Right? Also, I just picked up that for some of you, there was a deception about somebody hid something from you. Okay? There was some other children and they lied to you about it. They had gotten somebody pregnant. They had another baby. Baby still might not be theirs. That story still may apply, but the message is that they hid it. They lied to you. Okay, they probably hid whole other families, right, that they had while being whorish, right? Or should I say whorish ways? I'm gonna be nice. Okay, while being players or whorish ways, and things that was hidden, but you found out about it, or they know you're gonna find out about it, or they know there's no way around it to reconnect with you, and that because of it, it can't be healed. Healing family issues, And some of them need to, you know, they have situations currently outside of you that's really, it's needing healing, but it ain't being healed. It can't be healed. It's been too much deception, too much toxicity. And that's probably why I love myself enough to walk away in reverse, because yeah, they're just in it. Okay. With heart-to-heart conversations, express your love, true love. So they want to, and as it already been determined with the Sun card, it is love there in the connection between you and them. Okay. They want to express and have this heart-to-heart conversation, right? But forgiving and learning, separation, religious factors. They got to deal with some background stuff here. Some of them may be egotistical and want you to make the gesture, but many of you are like hell to the no. Rightly so, depending on where you land in the story. But forgiving and learning, separation, religious factors, they got to clean up some mess. They got to get out of some shit. They got to forgive themselves and forgive these people. And these religious factors is belief systems. They got to get out of those program mindsets that got them in these fucked up shit in the first place. And they need to open up their mind with the keep an open mind, right? Before anything could ever be any different in the dynamic between you and them. You know what I'm saying? To have this heart-to-heart conversation that they do want to say, you know what I'm saying? But this background stuff has to be dealt with. Period, point blank, the end. Zodiac signs you all may be dealing with, or they may be dealing with, right? Like the person that they're dealing with or was dealing with, right? Your energy may show up here as well. Lighting. Zodiacs. Of those represented in this reading. Zodiacs of those represented in this reading. Zodiacs of those represented in this reading. It can be Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements of the zodiacs of those represented in the reading. Light team. For the collective, zodiacs of those represented in the reading. Zodiacs for the collective of those represented in the reading. Zodiacs of those represented in the reading. Light team. Zodiacs of those represented in the reading. Zodiac, shit. That one hopped. Zodiacs of those represented in the reading. Zodiacs. Probably all of them gonna show up. I'm gonna stop in a minute when they tell me to stop here. Zodiacs. Zodiacs. Yep, I don't think nothing else is moving. Zodiacs. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right, possible zodiacs you all are dealing with here. And again, it's Sun, Moon, Rising placements. It can be your person. It could be the person that they are dealing with or was, as well as yourself, okay? So we have Libra. Okay, you may be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, or someone that has the Libra in the moon position here, okay? We have Pisces. This is somebody in the sun position. Their star sign could be Pisces, okay? Water energy. Leo. Their star sign may be Leo, okay? Fire. Capricorn. In the star sign, sun position, okay? Earth. Gemini moon. Somebody that has Gemini in the moon position, Okay, and more air energy. And at the very bottom, we've got Aries. They may have a star sign of Aries. Okay. All right, so those are the zodiac placements that the collective is possibly dealing with here. All right, so now we have all the elements though, guys. We got earth, water, fire, and air. And we dealt with sun, moon, rising. So you may not know all of these placements in your person's, you know. For an example, they could be a totally different sign, but their moon can be in Libra. You see what I'm trying to say? Or their moon can be in Gemini. We have predominantly here just the star sign and the moon sign that's ruling here. Okay. And like I said, your energy may show up here as well. Okay. Light team, the energy of the person that's on the mind of the viewer here that is represented in this reading that they are no longer with, that they were asking these most frequently asked questions about. What is the current energy surrounding that person's life? What's going on with that person? Just one card oracle pull here. Current energy. Because for most of these people's cases, this is somebody that they're not even dealing with. And if they are dealing with them, it's a very complicated situation. What's going on in this person's life, team? Light team, one card. What's going on? The person, wow, it already hopped. Differences, good God Almighty. Here we go, y'all. The moon. Oh, goodness. Oh, honesty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I'll give you guys what's happening. Okay. So this is what's going on, you guys. Differences. So many of them are working out some major differences in their lives. That's contrast, light and dark, night and day. Or they're trying to process that even regarding you. Okay, maybe. There's some fears here with the moon energy. So they're dealing with some fears about some differences. Okay, it's being brought to the surface. And I say this because honesty is right here. So many of them are trying to get into this place of being honest with themselves and facing their fears and dealing with things in their lives. Okay, they're trying to manifest with summon. Okay, they're trying to manifest being honest. For some of them, it's really hard. Like they're trying to manifest being honest, facing their fears and going on ahead and being honest and deal with the differences. Deal with whatever they've created. They're trying, okay? Because the reason is because karma is hitting some of them pretty damn hard. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. And they needed to be able to see you properly, and they didn't. Okay, beauty could represent in totality, inside and out. They needed to see this properly, and to learn how to honor that, right? And maybe they didn't, and maybe that's why karma's there. Because they probably didn't go about things in a higher vibe way. We all have free will to choose what we want, but there's always consequences to how we treat people. Okay, that's period, point blank, the end. No matter what you want to choose, no matter what you want to go for, there's always a karmic effect to things. Okay, so that's what's going on, you guys, in their lives. They're dealing with these differences. They're trying to settle some differences with other people too. Like they're trying to just separate themselves from things, as well as deal with the differences concerning what they created with you, that whole dynamic with you, okay? All right, and lastly, let's get your goddess affirmation to give you some encouragement, period, at the end, because y'all know me, empowerment. We ask these 15 questions, but at the end of the day, you can create whatever you want. And, you know what I'm saying? You deserve love and, you know, to make decisions that are the best for you, no matter what, okay? My team, let's close this out. Goddess empowerment. Even if it's a guy. Empowerment here. Goddess empowerment. For the collective that wanted to ask these 15 questions regarding their situations here. On the high vibe side of things, those that are on the more benevolent end of this. And even for those who aren't, what is their guidance to get them there? All right. Light team. The message. Jesus, okay. Athena, I knew she was going to come out. Wow, okay. Athena, Durga. And that came in reverse. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. You got Goddess Athena and Durga. Goddess of wisdom and Goddess of divine forces, okay? Stand your ground upon the Mount Olympus of your strength. While you remember success is your birthright, you have the fortitude, stamina, and strategy to stand toe-to-toe, baby, with the best of them. No one can intimidate you. Claim your space with majesty and grace and ensure your voice is heard. Stand ground, stand in your truth, and speak your truth when the time is right, okay? And it's not saying you need to be mean. It's just saying that don't allow nobody to try to bully or intimidate you. It's not saying you got to be all like, grr, but it is saying you are Athena. You are the goddess of wisdom. Stand ground, okay? In strength. You have a right to your success. You have a right to truthful, successful connections. So you can be loving, but stand ground. Don't allow people to try to bully and intimidate you. Okay? That's what I'm picking up with that. Durga, goddess of divine forces. You are a mighty, multifaceted, multi-talented, and multi-dimensional Renaissance woman, baby. Or man. That shouldn't be pigeonholed. Don't let nobody be putting you in no box. You ain't second. You second to none. Don't let nobody put you in no box. You know what I'm saying? Try to hold you back. You can be all that you come here to be and then some. But when you feel that you're spinning too many plates, drop the ones. Oopsie. Sorry. Drop the ones of lesser value and focus on what is most essential to your soul's calling. So it's saying here, use wisdom and discernment. No one to hold them, no one to fold them. Don't fight with people. Okay? Focus on what you're trying to create. When you need to face things, you face it. When you need to talk to people, you talk to them, but don't get into unnecessary stuff. You're to be pigeonholed by nobody, okay? You are a Renaissance woman, all right? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or a Renaissance man, period, okay? Now, with Black Madonna coming in reverse, what this is telling me is this. You guys have already mastered this. You've grounded yourself. You went through the dark nights of your soul here. You have harnessed life force energy from Gaia. Okay? And now you're creating your miracles. Okay? And I say that because what followed it was Lakshmi. You're the goddess of prosperity, dudes. That's why I say that. So now you've not just won the lottery, baby. You are the freaking damn lottery. Shit. That's what I'm talking about right here, though. That's what I'm talking about. Folks better recognize, right? Like, in essence, I'm being funny, you guys. In truth, we must recognize this, right? You are the freaking lottery. You have the ability to actualize heaven on earth through material opulence for yourself and others. You are here to illuminate the misconception that you can be either spiritual or rich. You are both, baby. You are spiritual and rich, okay? Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. You can have the best of both worlds, two sides of the coin. So that's why, goodness gracious, you guys have, for those of you this actually resonate with, for realsies, you've been doing some work on yourself, okay? This hasn't been an easy feat. So as it relates to this dynamic, it's just saying like, listen, you're a Renaissance woman. You know what I'm saying? You're a goddess of wisdom here. You've grounded into Gaia, and you're the goddess of freaking prosperity. What the hell? Okay. Then it says here, lastly, it says Mami Wada Mermaid Deity. Okay. See, this is what came out earlier about you guys mastering patience and your emotions, because it says it's okay to make waves. However, just because you have feelings doesn't mean that they have to have you. And that's what the focus was, that question of what should I focus on? What came out was patience, and then it was the Queen of Cups. And I forget what else it was behind it, but it was basically about balancing the emotions, right? Following your intuition. And like what it's saying here, just because you have them, your emotions don't have to rule you. True emotional intelligence begins with loving your water body entirely, including all of the highs and lows that reside therein. But the more masterful at this you become, the more fortune favors you. So the more we balance that part of us, feel it, balance it, and then fortune favors us. There you have it. This concludes this very long reading per the many requests and questions that I'm getting on TikTok. Okay, in regards to love readings. This concludes the most frequently asked love questions, 15. And those 15 questions were, will they reach out? And I'm going to put this on YouTube, okay? The 15 questions were, will they reach out? Will we reconcile? Do they love me? Do they regret what they did? Should I reconcile if they reach out? Why did they lie? Why did they walk away? Was it ever really a love connection? Why did they choose another? Was the grass actually greener on the other side? Have they changed? Will they ever change? What should I focus on in my life right now? What new romantic opportunities are coming my way? And should I even be focusing on love and romance in my life at this time? Okay, I hope that this reading resonated with you guys. If it does, certainly like it. I highly recommend, if you came in towards the end and you want to know what all that's about, I will be uploading this to the YouTube platform for you guys to be able to see the replay of this. Okay. If you're interested in something more personalized from me, go to the TikTok profile. Under my bio, a number is there that you can text. I don't take phone calls. So, because I don't really deal with phone calls that I don't know. And if I do answer, I'm usually going to remain incognito unless you reveal who you really are. And I discern what the call is. Okay. So if you are interested in going about that, text me your info and we can talk about that. Okay. All right, guys. Everything is energy. Balance is key. Live for yourself. Be good to yourself. Be true to yourself. Love and honor yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are with yourself. Okay. I send you guys love, light, hugs, and kisses. And namaste.